Gonna try Shikimi again. If we can get greed, that'd be great. She probably touches me anyway. Garbage. It's totally yaoi. It's probably pirates. Ass pirates. Oh, there's just no shopkeeper now? Yeah, I do need something, but you're not in your store. Get in there, asshole. That's an excitable guy. Yeah, I'm kept pretty busy around here. Looks like she has some personal reasons here. She's pretty
Oh,
salty about this, all things considered.
who is? What's going on?
Mio is super
Hello?
salty with the Holy Mount paper back home.
Mia on the wall. She's the most salty of them all.
Probably.
I actually thought it was fairly fucking clever, and I only get a probably fuck you.
It's because that's not even a parody of the actual quote. Because you quote wrong.
I don't give a fuck. It's still good. Fuck off.
Alright, the blue crest.
Eats the biggest, blackest, thickest, most age-ridden bag of dicks known to mankind.
I would, but I ain't got no time.
How about that one for you? Ass hat. Everyone just goes lol.
What else can you say to that?
Mm. Reiki just wants to show you the size of her devotion.
Oh, it's huge. Wow, that's spectacular. Depending on your taste, probably a little salty, maybe a little bit tart.
Who'd be complaining?
It's a night parade. Kuya. Spilled beans. This was his plan all along, force all the slayers to abandon their villages and return to the mountain. Well, it seems Reki's finally found a purpose.
Aside from being the royal sword swallower.
Indeed. Also, we might get some sweet-ass ninjas descending upon us shortly. Oh, we leave everything else to you. Hey, Dickus. Wanna fight all the fucking monsters at once? I think Yamato should go fight all the Oni at once. Alright, Knight of 100 Demons. I'm glad it isn't actually a solo mission. So I'm just going to assume that if we do part 3, it'll just proceed with the story. Because I do want to move this on a little bit instead of just fighting the same bosses over and over again like I did in the first part of the series. And we'll just no farming party. Are you falking me? We're going to go with lots of body part damage on this one. Because Glacia Bellas go down nice and quick. Also, we start in a desert. So this is going to be one disgruntled Glacia Bella. Ooh, the follow-up attack always gets me. Take the tail out first. A lot of ads here, too. Like, it's distracting my slayers. I like it when Nagi shoots through an imp's face to hit the boss, though. It's pretty sweet. And we are getting delicious soil. In fairness, this Glaciabella is pretty tough.
Tough and wet.
Compared to the previous ones we've fought, this one's really strong.
Extra strong.
Maybe her scales are extra thick. The arms are one of the harder parts to break, hilariously enough. Every time we get into a good position, I never have the gauge to capitalize on it.
Every time she gets in a good position, you mean? Yeah.
Well, if we knock her down here, I can pretty much hit everything. When she did a slam, I tried to get her, but she pulled up just in time. And then she proceeded to throw ice in like the complete opposite direction of where we were, so there's that. Her horns survived all that. Just the horns, though. And Nagi is pretty good at handling horns.
Does it make you extra horny?
Do I make you go horny? Okay, there's the horns gone. So that should be everything, unless it regrows parts during transformation. And the Glaciabella gives us a huge hitbox to take advantage of. This whole tail section is HP damage. And it just conveniently exposes it for us. we can line up a good destroyer here. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah, it took a chunk off. And Fugaku lit the abdomen on fire.
So, what time do you have to go into work tomorrow morning?
Yeah. It's 9 to 5:30 every day this week. I have the weekend off, though. And then I work straight through next week. I have to check the schedule, see next weekend. But all the weekdays I'm definitely on.
Okay.
I don't mind having hours. It's gonna be Anime North soon. I ended up having to use the money I'd saved for shopping at Anime North to put towards groceries. So, a little bit extra never hurt. Like, literally, I did my Beast Tribe quest in Final Fantasy today, and then didn't do anything else. I didn't even do the Heavensward ones, just the Stormblood ones, and got to the max rank in them, so probably less enthusiastic about doing them every day after that, even though they give a shitload of experience. We're gonna get the group special again. I really wish you could equip a secondary weapon to switch with. Because I could use, like, daggers to build up the gauges. And then the sword to use them. There's an achievement for getting a kill with each destroyer. Like the group one and the solo one. I've already gotten them, but for those of you playing the game for the first time, try and get a kill with it. There's an achievement for it. They actually synced up fairly well with the music there, too. Three over. Probably can get rid of that. And that. We might need to do all three missions, but we'll see what happens. If we do need to do all of them, that might be all we do in the stream. We'll see. Let's try a full might build. Pass on that for now. Decrease an ally's waiting between skills at landing attack on them, so you have to hit the ally. Probably better. We'll see. Buy some newspapers. Merchant, you're breaking my balls. Oh, the price of the tree went up again. So somewhere deep inside it's still getting levels. Let's do it, Randy. Quio.
Alrighty. I hope you have a wonderful night, Apollona. And by the by, do you have an Android phone before you go? Question.
Like, at best, we're only going for 20 more minutes anyway.
There's a game called The Room. If you like puzzle games, you should pick it up. It's amazing.
I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
It's one of the few Android games that really holds my attention. Especially if you like puzzle boxes and things like that.
Oh, we need more huge arm shells. It's the final story, though. How could I refuse? Looks like we need to do all of these. Let's do here. I like this setup for doing bosses. Like, he could just send you a whisper on Twitch, or he probably find you on Steam some message.
I'll remind you.
Extra quick.
As always.
Oh yeah, this guy does ice when he stops. Until next time.
Have a good night.
You really notice the extra 10 seconds on Might. Like, it almost refills its gauge with the extra duration on it. It's like half a gauge in the time it takes for one use. I'm liking that. I figure the next one's going to show up at the 5-minute mark.
Probably.
So, we've already chopped through this guy pretty well, all things considered. And Soma keeps ablution on everything, so it gets purified instantly.
Chop through him extra quick.
Basically. Almost ready for a groupie. And I just turned that Edax into a little Pac-Man. It's got no arms or legs. Beating the absolute shice out of this guy. He might actually die before the bloody Putrox shows up. It's a distinct possibility. I can't, like, there's just nothing I can say about how good this might synergy is. Higher attack speed, longer duration, faster recast. It's everything a man could dream for. Alright, we're coming up to the 5-minute mark. Could be the 10-minute mark, but also, once this dies, the other boss should be summoned after a few seconds. Hopefully it lets us finish this long-ass death animation, so we can actually get the drop from it.
Right. Seems like a really productive stream today.
Yeah, well, I've been mainlining the story. I didn't do much of any side quests. Wow, we knocked this guy down right away. We already broke a body part off.
There are some who call me mainline.
Well, I just wanted to move things along a bit because in the early chapters, I did everything, but I felt it was getting a little bit dry watching me fight the same bosses over and over again. So I figured what I'd do was just go hard so that we got a variety of new bosses showing up more frequently. Seemed to me like it'd be more interesting that way, anyway. I want this guy on his back so that I can give him the chop. Okay, he's just got his high back horns. Well, he's got an arm too in his regular horns. It's actually worse off than I thought.
Look at the size of my main lines.
Okay. This guy would be
Did
so
someone say
hamstrung though.
cocaine?
Cookie!
Did you say Toki?
No, I said Koki, but if you would like me to have said Toki, in your own mind you can position it there and speak it thus.
I mean, the game is Toukiden, so take that for what you will, I suppose.
Indeed. Okay, we've still got these horns to deal with.
Are you going to take the greatest toke of them all?
One toke to rule them all. One toke to hide them. One toke to blaze them all.
And in
And
the
in the
dankness
dark,
find them?
and in the dankness fry them.
Oh, in the dankness fry them, I love it.
I need to get a destroyer before he dies, or he needs to fall down when I have my abilities up.
Dusty!
Okay, here's my last chance for greatness.
You will not break this part, you jackass!
I'm pretty sure I just broke that part. So I'll tidy up my between mission stuff, and I'll probably cut after this because we're pretty close. Alrighty then. We even managed to grab all the things. Soil shocker bone. It's like we use soil shock syndrome. But I don't need so many Oni bones. Well, I thought we were finally going to see who the spy was, but it turns out we just eliminated all the people who we thought it could be.
Get absolutely fucked, my son.
What a twist. Well, the newspaper's like a boss.
Jesus Christ, how much hockey does this fuck need?
All of it. How's life bringing you? It's kind of, you know what? We haven't had a bath with Oka in a while.
I was gonna say, get in trouble with you again.
She always makes it sound like such a horrible thing. Her sister's a lot more receptive to my bathing requests. We did get Lifebringer, though.
She loves it, we know.
Wow, you picked up a lot of shit, and like 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 a lot of shit. I don't need so much skin. I like how our Tenko still is called Tenko, though, even though we went for trouble naming it Tenkichi.
Should have named him SB for Espeon.
We never choice in the matter.
Guess who no longer gives a fuck.
Anyway, if you're watching this live on Twitch or on the VOD, and you're not following me, but you enjoy it, considering so helps a lot. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button, helps a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. Ring the notification bell if you want to see when I post my videos, and we'll catch you next time. Bye now.
Good night, everybody.